Hello, everyone. Welcome to another interesting day on planet Earth. I'm coming to you with a bit of a croaky voice, as many people at the moment have been allowing their body to clear from some lovely toxins that are in our world at the moment. So it's been a time that I'm just giving myself some space to absolutely rest and rejuvenate. But I did feel very impulsed to come here today. Also, please wait until and watch the whole video because I'm going to do a beautiful process that I went through with one of our beautiful members yesterday who was going through a bit of a challenging time. So I thought, this would be perfect for you who are watching this video now. There's a lot happening at the moment, and it's not hard to observe that people feel very overwhelmed by the events in the world. I only have to look around in my own world. Every day I go to a cafe. It's just a local cafe. It's a real community sort of cafe. There's some new owners that have taken over, and the young lad has been thrown in there by his family. He's just turned 19 and very shy. Persian guy, and he is having to deal with business. And the family sort of said, well, we need you to do this, pushed him into it and said, good luck. And he's feeling very overwhelmed. And I really felt the impulse to just give them some feedback, because I can see in the future if things don't change or if he doesn't see the benefit of why he's there, even though it's not his chosen career path. As I said to him, it's really helping you to reconnect with people and move from your state of feeling shy into really connecting and bringing yourself out. So we often don't get what we think we want. We often get what we need. And certainly I can see that. But from my point of view, I just offer some feedback so that it could help to bring him back on path to know it's, the people within the community are feeling that. And not only that, I think last time I mentioned in my last video about buckling up Buttercup because things are pretty tough out there, and how true that was, because this poor young lad is really feeling, times in a cafe, it's really hard at this time of year where there's so many bills and working hard and he's studying and all that sort of thing. But I'm also noticing it within my grandchildren. So for all of you that have got grandchildren, I've got 4 grandchildren, and the 15-year-old I've spent a little time with recently. It was when we were traveling in the car, he was telling me how um, frustrated he was that nothing is being done about mental illness, or even looking at how kids coming out of the pandemic are handling it mentally. And he said, I'm noticing that there's a lot of that stripy flags at our school pushing an agenda, and those stripy coloured flags that we all used to think were beautiful rainbows, and now are being sort of pushed down a lane. And he says, I feel so cross. I pull them down every time I see them, not because he has anything against gay people or anything like that, but because the whole issue of especially boys and mental health is just not talked about. It's not supported. And unfortunately, a lot of the young kids are looking to their peers around them to help each other through it. So I congratulated him that he had to even the awareness of that, because sometimes it really feels like you're on your own. And that's very much what's happening, I guess, for the theme for this week is we look into the world, we see so much happening, and we think, what can we do? Where am I in all this? I can't, change a government, or I can't change the health of people, or I can't change the financial situation for people. But one of the things that we do have is our thinking. And it's our thinking that contributes to the creation of events in the world. And it's not all your fault, because part of it is that over the decades, we have been programmed to be feeling like we're helpless. So we've got this situation where we've had learned helplessness, because there is so much going on. We feel like these are big situations that, we're just poor little people. What can we do? And that's part of the program, to keep us very much in a slave mentality, and to keep everything keep coming on top of us and thinking, well, what can I do? And so how I respond to that is, in my head, is always when I see something and them trying to impose another agenda on us, it's like, I do not consent to this situation. This is not on my timeline. I do not give this programming any of my conscious thinking around. My consciousness is not going to be playing in this field at all. I erase this distortion in the field. I take my sphere of consciousness and take it outside the sphere of the collective consciousness into the sphere of favorable development of the creator. So, I consciously don't allow myself to play and give it a huge heap of attention. Certainly, everything is about grabbing our attention. Certainly, everything is about putting us under pressure. And for all of those on a massive spiritual path, and I guess that's all of you who's listening to this, is that you wouldn't have come here as a soul if you didn't know or have the capabilities to create a huge transformation. And that was some of my journaling with my soul this morning, where my soul was saying, yeah, it's pretty tough out there, but really this transformation requires tough souls. And there are tough souls, and you are a tough soul. So, understand where the power is for you. And, it's always a beautiful reminder that the more pressure they put on people, if you look at it, get yourself out of the collective thinking. If you see the bigger picture and see the more pressure they put on you, you realize that they are losing control, or they have lost control. So if you're going through a very difficult time at the moment, finding it challenging, or if you're a grandparent, watching your grandchildren struggle especially with what has been happening in the last 4 years, understand that grandparents have a huge role to play, especially at the moment for their grandchildren, and to support their children. Because I know a lot of our children have also certainly suffered as well. The other thing that I'd like to go through today is something I went through with one of our beautiful community members who was really struggling on multiple levels yesterday, energetically, feeling very disconnected. And I think that was part of my chat in my last video, was how people are feeling very disconnected and combobulated, and yeah, I guess bringing in that helplessness of what they can do. So I'd like to take you through a process that we go through periodically, that all our community who certainly learnt through us have been able to have as a tool to handle. So I'd love you to sit back now, and I'm just going to take you through a very, very short recentering and bringing yourself back into alignment on multiple levels with a beautiful opening of the heart. So let's just bring our awareness back to how we are in this present moment in our physical body, back to the moment of here and now as we start this week, the end of August, and heading into a new season. And we need to be physically all here, because we can't make changes in the physical reality without actually being anchored in it. So we can be very developed in our top chakras, but very disconnected in our lower chakras, and we need all of us here and now. So just bring your awareness to your body, how it's feeling. Also, just bring your awareness to your breath. And we're just going to take a short moment of time just to do some breathing and just being aware of the breath as you take it in, and being aware as you release it, as the air leaves your body through your mouth or through your nose. And then we take another big breath in, and understand we are just following the laws of nature, where we take and then we give through our breath out into the world again. So release your breath. And take another breath in, understanding that as we take a breath in, we're signaling to our nervous system that all is safe and well, and that we can relax, that in this moment that we are protected, that in this moment there's nothing to be concerned about except the give and take of our breath in and out. In the light and rescue of all, I'm in spirit. I see and act as the Creator sees and acts, rescue and harmonious development for the planet and all of humanity. Firstly, I go into the center of my time and space coordinate system, into the point of here and now, and stand in the moment of ever-flowing time. I stand in the moment of the ever-flowing energy as soul, aligned with spirit, aligned with the Creator. And I create around me a beautiful silvery white sphere. This sphere is 1 meter around me. This is my sacred and sovereign space. Only my soul, my spirit, and the Creator can enter this sacred and sovereign space. I'm going to take a hologram of the crystal of my soul, and I place it directly into my heart, in the front of my chest. And immediately the vibrational structure of the crystal starts to vibrate. And starts to harmonize all information and the energy in my heart. Just take a moment to feel what it's like to have the crystal of your soul in your heart. Materialization in front of the backdrop of the Creator's soul. Next, I take the original crystal of my soul, and I place it behind my left shoulder blade, into the matrix point of the entrance of the love of the Creator. And as soon as I place the crystal of my soul on the matrix point, immediately the frequency of the crystal clears any distorted information that's blocking the entrance point and activates the crystal's structure. So it's like the music of your soul, the frequency of the crystal. And as soon as it enters the matrix point and clears any distorted information or energy that was blocking this entrance point, a golden stream of light from the love of the Creator enters into your heart and into the eternal cell in your heart. And immediately your heart fills with golden light. The golden light travels into your blood system, into all arteries, veins, and capillaries. Your blood system is the sacred waters of your body. So just take a moment to feel the movement of beautiful golden light through your blood system. Bring my awareness back to my heart, and the beautiful golden light then travels up into the head, into all organs and systems in my head. My pituitary receives the golden light. My pineal gland also receives the golden light of the Creator. My hippocampus, the left and right side of my brain, my white matter of my brain, my whole brain area is filled with beautiful golden light from the Creator. And this in turn affects all the nervous system and all the pathways and nerves of the nervous system, receiving the beautiful electrical message of the love of the Creator. The beautiful golden light of the Creator also harmonizes my visual system, my auditory system, my olfactory system, and my whole head fills with golden light. The light travels down my throat to my thyroid, and at my thyroid creates a figure 8, a sideways figure 8. And in front of you, another figure 8. And just observe as these infinity sign and eternity sign come over the top of each other, forming a cross. And just observe at the area of your thyroid this golden light traveling like a little speeding car around a circuit of the infinity sign and the eternity sign. The golden light travels next into my lungs, filling all the areas of my lungs with golden light. Just be aware of this golden light at the area of your lungs, and you might even notice that you're able to take a deeper breath. The golden light travels further, moving down into your digestive system and all the organs of the digestive system. The liver, the gallbladder, the pancreas, the spleen, the stomach, travels down to my large intestines, small intestines. This golden light fills all of my digestive system. Golden light travels down to my kidneys, the systems of excretion, the reproductive system, the golden light travels into my muscles and ligaments, and right down to my skeletal system. And finally, the golden light of the Creator travels to the largest organ of my body, my skin. My whole body is filled with golden light. The skin is the barrier between the inner world and the outer world. It's the protective barrier. Now we're going to fill up your 1 meter sphere. So now expand the golden light of the Creator from inside your body, and now move into your 1 meter's sphere around you. And just observe what happens in that 1 meter sphere with the golden light of the Creator. Perhaps you see or sense beautiful golden stardust filling up the whole 1 meter sphere around you, expanding until it's so compact with golden light, it's just a solid golden ball. And now go ahead and expand it right out into your 5 meter sphere. We have a 5 meter sphere around us. That is the area where we create. So any distorted information that is sitting in the 5 meter sphere starts to be negated and harmonized and erased. So again, fill this 5 meter sphere with the golden light of the Creator. Anything that is not in alignment with the Creator does not have my consent to remain in my 5 meter sphere. Anything that is not in alignment with the Creator, any information, you do not have power or sovereignty over this space. By the power of my soul, I command you to leave. And just observe in this moment as the 5 meter sphere fills fully with golden light of the Creator. Again, forming a solid golden ball sphere around you. Just bring your awareness back to your body and notice how you're feeling in your body, how you feel with these protective spheres around you of the Creator's light, the Creator's love, the Creator's energy, totally in alignment with the light and love of your soul, of spirit, with your consciousness, fully aligned in the moment of here and now in your physical organism, your physical body, anchored on to the planet. Now that your whole 5 meter sphere is filled with golden light, and your 1 meter sphere is filled with golden light, and your physical body is filled with golden light, let's send a pulse of golden light right through our body, down past our feet, past our Earth Star chakra, and right into the crystalline grid of Mother Earth. And you might observe or sense, as soon as this golden light hits the crystalline grid of Mother Earth, it spreads out very quickly within the grid, harmonizing any distortions or distorted information that is currently being channeled into the grid that is not to the highest of the Creator. Again, from the area of your heart, send another impulse of light, of golden light, down again into the crystalline grid of Mother Earth. And from there, feel the impulse from Mother Earth sending an impulse of light back through you, back to the area of your heart. And this time, take that combined energy of Mother Earth and the golden light of the Creator and send it up through to your soul star chakra just above your head. And this time, just watch as your soul star chakra sends a pillar of light around you. The light of your soul. And just feel what it's like to be surrounded with the light of your soul, the light of the Creator, the beautiful energy from Mother Earth. So in this moment, as you start your day, as you start your week, you are deeply connected. You are the light. You are the anchor of light. You are the part of the project for transformation of the energy of our world. You're here with your soul mission, whether you are aware of it or not. And just drink in the beautiful energy that you're feeling at the moment. Very deeply connected, very calm in this moment of time. So just start some nice deep breaths in, drinking in this beautiful energy. Bringing your awareness back to fully to the now by just moving your fingers and your toes, perhaps stretching or just moving gently in where you are in your seat. How was that? I hope that was a nice start to your day or start to your week. And you can come back and do this anytime where you're feeling a little disconnected, a bit overwhelmed by what's happening in the outer world, or where you're really feeling like you want to help people around you. And the first place to do it is to help to change what's happening around you, to help what's changing in the field by just changing your consciousness, your energy, your light. So that's all from me for today. And thanks for being here, everyone. Take lots of care of you. Namaste. Have a beautiful week.